And at the same time, I was reading this silly fantasy novel, and one of the authors in it, or one of the characters in it, said, "You need to believe extremely strongly in what you do, but not so strongly that you can't see past it to a greater truth." And so it spoke to being very confident, but then also being like, but you got to have room. You got to have wiggle room. Like, it's got to be there. And then to double down on that process, or to triple down, I was doing coaching development full time for NorCal. And I knew that how I coached worked. So that's how I tried to make coaches: big, loud, controlling, like do the whole thing, be bigger, blah, blah. And I brought on this guy. He sent me, and I've told this story a few times, but it was foundational for me. He sent me his resume, and this guy had this like just pages long resume of amazing seminars and certifications. And he would spend like 10 grand a year on his own education, just on his own dime, because that's how he believed he should continue to develop it. He's this Finnish dude. His name was Artu. I'm not changing his name because he's a badass and he's still my friend. And he's like, I want to try for a position at NorCal. So I brought him over and I was like, okay, here's my, noon class. It's 25 people. Here's the session. Coach it. He's like, okay. So he goes out and he's a monotone Finnish dude. Hello, my name is Artu, and and he just like starts into this class, and it's monotone, and I'm like, okay, be louder, be more engaging, be bigger, right? And like good cues, good at good mechanics of the class, moved everybody around, like controlled everything, connected with people, but I'm just like, yeah, louder, bigger, like be bigger. So I gave him the next, like I was like, hey, next class, be bigger, be over the top, be louder, like control the group. And he's like, okay, starts the next class. Okay, everybody, here, I'm Artu. Like same exact class, like no emotional change, no volume change, no dynamic change. And I was like, be louder, bigger. But everything else was great, right? So I hired him, and we hired him, and he starts working at our gym, and he worked at one of the other facilities. But I left him off like, hey, you need to be bigger, you need to be louder, you need to be more engaging, because I knew that worked. And he goes and he coaches at the gym for like a month and a half. And I finally am going to review him again. And we had like 80 coaches in the Bay Area. So I was not watching every coach every day, and I was in charge of coaching development. So I go over to the bigger gym, finally get a chance to review him. This gym is like a 20,000 square foot gym, giant open box, chaos everywhere, multiple classes at a time, like beautiful space. And he's running a 30-person class. And it's just chaos, right? And like around the gym. The class though, 3, 2, 1, go, it starts. He starts off, hello, everybody, guys, like Artu, come on in, blah, blah, blah. Monotone, exact same volume, exact same everything, this huge space. And I'm like, he's got to be bigger. He's got to be, more engaged. And I look up and I see 30 people hanging on his every word, like every single word. And every single one of them, he didn't need to be louder. He didn't need to be more engaging. Every single one of them loved what he was saying to them. He made each one of them feel like a specific, like special person. He gave each one of them amazing cues, and the class ran flawlessly in this setting. And I was like, I'm the idiot. Like I'm the one who's trying to make him do something that I knew worked for me, but is actually not necessary if you have these other traits and you make it work in these other ways. And that was just eye-opening for me of like, oh my gosh, like it's not about this one way. This one way does work, but that's not who he is. So why should he be like that? Oh my gosh, I got to look for other ways to make it work. And that, coupled with the thing with my wife, coupled with, just the letting go of identity, was just like, oh, I need to be more kind of open-minded with the world. Even if I think I'm right and I know I'm right and what I'm doing is working, I need to be softer in a lot of ways.